Hello, 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 how you all doing? Welcome to WRD Gaming and welcome to Ridge Racer. This is the first of many, hopefully, retro video games we'll be looking at now. I'm currently playing this on the PS3 using an actual PS1 disc. This is the original game, and so you may notice that the video quality is not quite as good, because I don't know if you know this or not, but the PS3, you can't just take the HDMI and plug it into your capture card. It won't work because of the copyright protection built in. You can't turn it off. So in the PS5, the PS4, you can turn it off, no bother. PS3 you can't. So you can't use an HDMI and just plug it in. You've either got to use a splitter, which I don't have, or you can actually do what I did, which is use a composite cable, which I have from my PS2, and plugged it into this, and it's going to work tonight because obviously I've shrunk the screen down so you get the right aspect ratio and it doesn't look too bad. But I'm not sure what it's going to look like with like actual PS3 games that's meant to be played in HD. So what I might do at some point, depending on how well this goes, is buy a component cable that should work, hopefully. Anyway, let's get into Ridge Racer. So let's start the game. We want to go select our car. We're going to go with the original car, start the beginning track, and yeah, let us go. So hopefully this works okay. Let's get out of here. Well, the start is right. So I've been filling with the settings all night, hoping trying to get the best settings, and I think this is it so far. You need to come first in these races, so you can have this viewpoint, which I don't particularly like, because the car does like to spin out a wee bit. So I'm going to keep it this one. But yeah, this game is almost 30 years old, can you believe that? I think it came out around about 1995. At least on the PlayStation it did. Let's straighten the car up, straighten the car up. Oh, a couple of bumps. Don't think I'm going to do too well. Also, we're timed, as you can see. There's a checkpoint system. So we gotta get through that. 60 seconds on the clock. Now, to be honest, this game does look a lot nicer when it's running through an HDMI on the PlayStation 3, but like I said before, we don't have that luxury tonight. I will try and see what I can do, depending on how successful this video is. I will see how about getting, like I said, the component cables, and then I'm going to have to get a component HDMI converter thing to play it. Because currently that's what I'm doing. I've got a composite going from the PS3 into an HDMI converter, and then that HDMI is going into the capture card, and surprisingly very little lag. I'm actually playing this as we speak. I'm playing this on the OBS preview screen, and it's more than playable. Like, it's very responsive. So any mess ups I'm doing is on my part. It's not because I'm not making any excuses saying there's a delay or anything, because there's not. But yeah, this is going to be the first of many, hopefully, retro games I can look at. And obviously the PS3 plays PS1 games. I do still have the PS2, which plays PS1 games. It's just I was hoping that the PS3 would be the easy option to use, because it would just have been straight into the HDMI port, but sadly not. Sadly that's not possible, it would seem. But I don't think we're going to do it this time. We're 7th place, need to be in first. There's a whole bunch of cars up ahead though. Up into 4th, hey, not bad. But I think the end of the lap's coming up. Can at least get into, nope, can't, there's the end of the lap. That's how close I was to a podium finish. Me. A bit of a replay. Good soundtrack. Boom, 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 boom. Very good soundtrack, in fact. Right. Game over. We didn't come first. What we can do now is go up here and you can actually go into mid-level, which adds... I think it adds a little bit on. There's 3 laps and you now have a max speed of 200 kilometers an hour, whereas in the beginner you have a max speed of 160 kilometers and only 2 laps. So we'll do the mid-level. Let us do it. It's the exact same track again. There's only one track in this game. You just get bits added on, and sometimes it's different time of days and stuff. Let's go. What a start. Three laps to go, so there we go. Like I said, it's the same lap, it's the same track. This viewpoint's almost impossible, to be honest. This is how we traditionally like to play my racing games, is from the third person viewpoint, but with this game it just doesn't feel right. So I'll get back and let's see if the time of day is changing. See, it's getting like, it's getting darker. So it is. Watch yourself. Oh, cheeky bugger. I haven't even overtaken a car yet. Stay up ahead, we're getting close to them. Can I come in between the two of them? Yes, I can. So up in the 10th. Take me a whole lap to overtake 2 people, so that's not looking good. And the car's now out of control here badly. They're going to overtake me again. Yeah, they are. I don't know why she's going out of control there so badly. We can do this. No, stop out of control. What the smeg? Another checkpoint. Right, ease off the gas. There we go, that was better. It's a wee bit better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this one more lap to go? Final lap. Right, I'll try doing it in this viewpoint and you'll see what I mean, hopefully. Oh, taking out the barriers. Oh, it's... I kind of cut through the wall there, did you see that? The car actually went through the wall. Now of course you have to play this with the D-pad, you can't play it with the sticks. You remember when this game first came out, it was a very early days of the PlayStation, you didn't have sticks. You had the D-pad. So that is maybe why the cars just don't handle as good. Very early 3D like racing game as well, so people are still trying to figure things out. But imagine back in what, 1995, you take this home and your mind was probably blown away. Certainly by the graphics, which at the time were revolutionary, but just everything, the soundtrack, it was close to the arcade as you could really get. It's actually my first time playing this game. I've had it for years when I started collecting again, and never played it, so this is a good excuse to get it out and play it. Time is up. Run out of time? That doesn't usually happen to me. That's strange. Will I do it next time? Right, so now we can look at high level. So let us try that. I'll try the high level one. I've got almost no chance of doing this. It's like I said, it's the same track. It's just they add stuff onto it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go. See the start? It's almost like Mario Kart. If you just spin the rails at the start for no real reason. So here we go. Exact same track.
3 laps to go.
There'll be a bit added on near the end, mind you. Oh, just making sure I take out all those. Take out him as well. So yeah, so I might invest, if I can guarantee it's going to look a lot better, I might invest in some component cables or something just to get the most out of my PS3. It's just never realised that the PS3 is near impossible to capture gameplay from. Unless you're using like an emulator or you luck out and get a decent splitter that actually works. Otherwise it's damn near impossible. I don't know how people do it. It's kind of disappointing. So like I said, the plan was to play most of my PS1, if not all the PS1 games, using the PS3. But at least I know my composite HDMI thing works. I've had it for a couple of years and never used it. But now I know it works, I can use it on PS2 and Xbox games. Of course it's not going to look amazing, it's going to look like SD games, but that's what they are. So, what can you do? Now here's this little back section that's kind of like all twisties and stuff. I don't know if I like it. I'm trying to go. Eight seconds. Is this a checkpoint coming up though? I don't know if I'm gonna make it because I've just banged the car. Oh, come on. Oh yes, I just about made it. And no guarantee I'm gonna get to the next checkpoint though. Come on, Bobby. I know I just said Bobby. I have no idea who Bobby is. There you go. Eight seconds, definitely not going to make it this time. Saying that, there is a checkpoint just up, look how close I am. Aw man, I was so close. The cars definitely don't handle the best. I am cheered up. Damn it. Right, so there's one more mode we can do, which is TT. And yeah, look, max 3 laps, max speed 220 kilometers. So we can give it a go. You can also look at the cars. I never looked at the cars. So you've got this one I've been using. You've got the RT Wakukyo, which its handling and traction is actually higher, so I might go for it. Those two don't really have the best handling. I'll go for this one this time and see if the extra traction might help us go around the corners without flying out. 3, 2, 1. Right, so again, not the best start, the worst start. So you're only up against one other person in this mode. There's our lovely car. But we'll stay at this viewpoint for this one. So already it feels like it's not spinning out as much as I ironically just spin out saying that. But it's definitely not as... doesn't feel like it's on ice as much. Can I get around this corner? Yeah.
Next corner stop. Watch yourself.
54 seconds on the clock. As you see the back section, I lose time in because it's so twisty and stuff. Oh. Oh dear. "45 seconds, and this is the back section I'm talking about. It's just like all twisty and meh. I lose a lot of time here, like, as you can tell.
Okay, it's the last stretch. Keep going.
I think I get an accurate representation of what this game actually looked like back when it came out in the PlayStation, though, because a lot of times you see footage and it is like an HD emulated version. Like it's like someone's taken an upscale version of it and shown it off, and it just didn't look like that back in the PS1 days. You might think it looked like that, but it didn't. It looked more like this. I find with PS1 games, the graphics always look like they're trying to tear themselves apart. I always remembered that from the PS1. I'm running out of time again. Right in the same place I did last time. Maybe not. I might be lucky. I might just cross the line. I have myself now 30 seconds. Nowhere near enough. Especially when I'm doing that. No, I'm going to this back section again, so it's going to be a pain. Maybe not. Going to the bridge.
Hurry.
Have I got? No chance. I've done it. That's it. Time is up, sadly.
Come on, cheer up.
I am cheered up.
You'll
Keeps telling me to cheer up.
next time.
Game over. So there we go. Yeah, so that's all there is to that. Obviously you can do automatic transmission or manual transmission. And then that's your different songs you can have. This is what, 11? 6 songs. It's not even that many songs. 1 track, 6 songs. And then your options, it's just fastest laps. There's your fastest laps. And what is the fastest lap? The best lap's 131. Okay. So let's exit that. And yeah, that is Ridge Racer. So it actually came out in 1994. I tell that, it came out in 1994 in the PlayStation, so it is in fact 30 years old. I gotta say, for a 30-year-old game, it holds up pretty good. I mean, the graphics are what you expect. Actually, better than what you expect. Of course, this doesn't give you an accurate representation, but close enough to what it would have been like. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did. Hopefully you want to see more of these retro style games. God knows I've got loads of them. As in fact, there's all my Sega Saturn games right here, so I can start playing those as well. Get a bit of Sega Rally in there. But yeah, this is just the first of many. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you did, because there'll be a lot more videos to come. Not just retro stuff, of course. I'm also playing modern day stuff. In fact, later on I'm going to be playing Star Wars Outlaws. So you go from the old to the new. There you go. Yes, anyway. Once again, thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.